So, what does it mean when a narcissist starts acting nice out of nowhere? Like they've been horrible to you for weeks or months at a time. They ain't talked to you. They haven't. They yelled and screamed at you the night before. They haven't even talked to you. They gave you the silent treatment, right? What does it mean when they start acting nice? Now, all of a sudden, they pretending like nothing happened. Like, hey, honey, hope you're having a great day. What does it mean, y'all? What's going on in their minds, or what is to be expected? What's coming next? That's what we're talking about today, y'all. If you're new here, I'm Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and we're talking about that today. The mind of a narcissist, when they start to act nice out of nowhere, they start to be kind out of nowhere, they start to treat you better out of nowhere. I know a lot of people are like, Lee, hold up. When they start treating me better, I like it. I ain't gonna lie to you, Lee. I love when they start treating me better. I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It works on me every time. They yell and screaming at me. Then the next morning, I got breakfast in bed. I got some freshly clapped cheeks. I got everything I want. I know y'all get it. Y'all, that's what love bombing is, right? That's why they love bombing. These little love bombs after they've done something bad. Like, that works. It does work because it confuses your mind. It just jolts your mind. It damn near traumatizes you, y'all. Especially if they've done something horrible the night before, or you discovered something terrible and then they're not talking. You've discovered something that they have done horrible, and now they're not talking to you, which is crazy. But then all of a sudden they being nice. What does it mean, y'all? So the first thing it mean is that they've done something horrible. It's not funny, but it could mean if they've done something horrible and their guilty conscience is eating them up. Well, like, narcissists have a conscience? I didn't think narcissists had a conscience at all. Yeah, narcissists have consciences. But a lot of times you don't listen to their conscience, right? Their conscience gets buried down deep within that narcissist's mind or their body, right? So sometimes they'll start being nice to you out of nowhere when you don't know that they've done something bad. Not every narcissist is out here being horrible 24 hours a day, right? 24/7, 24/8, 24/366. Even on a leap year, they don't take leap years off of being bad. None of them are going to always be bad 100% of the time, right? I mean, some of them might, right? Let's be real. But sometimes you don't know that they've done something bad until they start acting weird. And just, yeah, how does that sound right there? Think about how that sounds. Like, it's them acting weird to treat you good. They're treating you good, so it's them acting weird. Ain't that crazy to say out loud? It's crazy for me to say out loud, so I know it must be crazy to even feel or to deal with, right? Like, it's insane to have to say that out loud. But like, you got treated like this, and this is what's going on. Like, y'all, this is the mindset of a narcissist. This is what a lot of narcissists will do. They will absolutely do something horrible behind the scenes that you don't know about. Cheat on you, lie to you, start back smoking and drinking again. Just like hide money, wasted money, gambling, whatever it is. They do something horrible behind your back, and their conscience is eating them up. So in order to validate themselves or make themselves feel better, they start being nice to you out of nowhere, which again, for you, can be a very confusing experience, right? Because if you're not used to them being nice out of nowhere, now they're nice, you're like, what the hell? Why are you being so nice out of nowhere? I didn't expect you to be this kind today. What's going on? Oh, nothing. Nothing's going on at all. I was just, I was just wanted to be nice to you. I wanted to be, I was just accept my niceness, okay? Okay? That sounds stupid, but I'm just telling you, this is how the minds of narcissists work right here. They want to make you feel like they want to treat you well sometimes because they've done something bad. Another reason why, y'all, they start treating you badly, they start treating you nicely out of nowhere, is because they're getting ready to do something bad. Like before, it's because they've already done it. Sometimes they start treating you good out of nowhere because they're about to do it. It's like buttering you up. It's like making sure that your relationship is at a high. The relationship that they have with you is at a peak instead of a valley, so they can feel good about coming back home to you after they do something bad, So it's just like, you have to watch those signs. When they start being nice out of nowhere, it's not, Could it be from the kindness of their own little narcissistic hearts? Yeah, that possibility exists, but is that actually what's going on here? Are they actually being kind to you or nice to you from the bottom of their heart because they actually want to do it, or they're just doing this out of nowhere? It's just general purposes, right? They're not just being kind to you just for no reason. In the beginning, they could have done it, but it's almost always an ulterior motive behind the kindness of a narcissist, which again, I know sounds extremely weird. It's an ulterior motive. You're like, what the hell is going on here? Like, how can I deal with this? What is going on? Ulterior motive, Lee. Why can't they just be nice? Why can't they just be kind? They can be. It's like a lot of times they're just choosing not to be, right? They're just choosing not to be. Like they have already either done something bad or they're getting ready to do something bad. And this is why they're treating you nice out of nowhere. Now, another reason that they're treating you nice out of nowhere is because they want you to forget something. They literally want you to get over something. Like if they've yelled or screamed at you, if they've done something to you, directly to you that you know about, them being nice is a way to pacify the situation. Them being nice to you is a way to hopefully, in their minds, gloss over whatever has transpired. That's why a lot of them are being nice to you right now, because of this reason right here. Literally because of this. They are only being nice to you because they want you to gloss over what they've done to you. They want you to get over it and forgive and forget and just move on. They don't want to dabble. They don't want to dabble in what they have done. They don't want to be held accountable for what they have done. So now it's building up this kind of relationship equity by doing something nice to you. You can't say I didn't do anything nice. You can't say I can't do anything nice, right? You can't say I've never done anything good for you. Right. But you can say it because they haven't done anything good for you unless there's an ulterior motive behind it. That's why it's so important to understand that, like, when they're doing something nice, it's very rarely for just a good cause, right? There's an ulterior motive behind it. They're doing it because they want something from you. They're getting ready to butter you up. They're buttering you up because they're about to put you in the oven, like a croissant. They buttered you up like a little empathetic croissant, and they're about to put you in the narcissistic oven and roast your ass for something, right? Somehow, some way, shape, or form, they're about to roast your ass. But that's the mindset. That's the mentality of a lot of narcissistic, abusive people. It's very hard dealing with somebody like this who is typically only out to serve themselves, because you, as an empath, as a survivor, as a thriver, you want to truly believe that they're coming to you for, they're being nice out of the kindness of their own hearts, because you want to believe that there's some good left in them and you want to salvage the relationship or what's left of it, right? So this is the conundrum that so many people face when you're dealing with a narcissistic person because of it. Because of this, because you want to make it work, because of how things are going, you want to continue the relationship. So you want to truly, truly believe that they are here in this relationship because they want, they're being nice to you because they just genuinely want to be nice to you. Now, the last reason I'm going to go over, y'all, if they're being nice, because they don't want you to leave. You're fed up. You've tolerated all that you can tolerate. You're on the way out the door. You're done. For you, the relationship is over. For all intents and purposes, the relationship is done. They done lied, cheated, stole from you, beat on you, whatever the case may be, right? Isolated you from your friends and family, moved you across the country, took all your money. They became an addict out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? They've done a number on the entirety of your life. So now, because of the fact that you are packing up, getting ready to go, now they're being nice to you. Again, there's an ulterior motive behind this one as well. Now they've been nice to you because they don't want you to leave. They want to show you that they can be the person that you fell in love with. They want to show you that the person who love bombed you in the beginning is still in there. They might still look. They in there. They might be deep in a crevice, be deep in a little narcissistic crevice, but they still in there. They living. They living and they thriving. But that's the situation that so many people are going to face right there. When you're dealing with an abuser or manipulator or horrible narcissistic person, This is the conundrum that so many people fall into. Because does it work at the end when they're showing you who they are, who they can be, not who they really are? They're showing you who they can be. Does this type of stuff work to keep you there? Yeah, it works a lot of times because they're telling you everything that you want to hear. They're doing everything that you ask them to do without you asking them to do it. And that's why your ass should keep going out the door. If you are fed up and want to leave, and now out of nowhere, they're doing everything that you wanted them to do before, and you haven't asked them to do it, and they're just doing it out of nowhere, that shows you, y'all, that shows you it's manipulation. That shows you that they could have been nice to you the whole time. They could have been doing this the whole time. They were actively choosing not to do it. But now the fact that you're packing up and ready to go, now it's activated them. It made them start to behave in a different way. Now they want to act right. You see, now they want to be good. Now they want to do this. Now they want to do that. There's so many moving pieces here in this situation. And that's why it's so important for you right now as a survivor to understand what is absolutely going on. Like if they're trying to be nice to you out of nowhere, when you had told them that the relationship is over, or that you want a divorce, or that you want to be separated, or that you want to move out or have them move out, now they're being nice. That's another form of manipulation right there. Because again, they could have chose not to lie to you. They could have chose not to cheat on you. They could have chose to be a better person to you, but they have not done that at all. You know. So if they're being nice to you out of nowhere, very rarely is because from the kindness of their own little narcissistic hearts. I know a lot of y'all be like, well, narcissists don't have hearts, so why would we believe that in the first place? We know it's not kindness from their nice little hearts because they don't have hearts. Like, what the hell are you talking about? We don't do that here. Shout out to Chadwick Boseman. Anyways, y'all, made it this far. You got something from this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. Share this video with your friends and family members that you might think are dealing with a narcissist or a toxic relationship dynamic overall. Also, click one of these videos on the screen to watch, click one of these boxes on the screen to watch another video if you're on YouTube. And I am out. Peace.